Well, percenters, welcome back to 1424 Basketball Training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. In today's video, Nuggets at Spurs, I think, again. I don't know. Let's see what we can learn today. Looks like a different game. Girl ref. Fro. They lost the last game, so looks like a back-to-back. One of those games. Just take your time, man. Just take your time. DeJounte Murray's probably 40 pounds lighter than him. Jesus Christ. Between the legs, get into his body. Little bump Euro, get off me, little boy. You have absolutely no chance. I don't know how that's a foul. Good Lord. Derek White, solid little player. Alley-oop. So they guard it well here. A little alley-oop play. A little dribble handoff. You get the backstreet set up for Aaron Gordon on dunk. Okay, so he trails it. Pirtle holds off the lob long enough, but then I don't know what's better. 95% two-pointer, or I would say a 50% three-pointer wide open. A lot of like pick your poison type stuff, man. When I'm teaching basketball and I'm teaching defense to young guys and life in general, when I'm like life coaching or business coaching, everything comes down to like risk management. If you guys know or don't know, I do a lot of stocks and stuff like that. Risk management. You got to understand where your risks are, what your risk tolerance is, what you're giving up, you know, what your reward is potentially. So when you're playing defense, you're always crunching these numbers, and players are crunching them continuously all the time. So if you give players a framework in which I do, so would you rather have them drive left or right? Have them go left? Would you rather have a corner three or a wing three? I'd rather the opponent shoot a wing three versus a corner three. Would I rather have them do a catch and shoot or a dribble pull up? You know, I want them doing dribble pull ups. You know, certain things like this. And then so we can start allocating our capital or players or defense or resources to protect against certain things, and certain things you'll live with. So a contested three versus a wide open three, a pull up versus a catch, you know, just things like this. I have a whole list, a whole philosophy built around that I have to teach the kids and get them all to buy in and do all the stuff. So once it goes beyond, you know, energy and effort, which, you know, people think that defense is just energy and effort. It's definitely not. It's a lot more than that. It's very thought oriented. Anyway, so I don't know what to give up. Aaron Gordon dunk or a Jokic wide open three. And I would think I would actually, in this case, give up a Aaron Gordon dunk, because I would probably want to leave Jokic alone. Let him not shoot those threes, because if he sees one or two of those go in, he's more likely to take more. And the long tail or the downstream effects of Jokic hitting threes is much more damaging than an easy dunk for Aaron Gordon. Coaching nerd talk. If you guys ever thought that far about it, that's a nice little move. Oh my God, this is tough. Lonnie Walker get through the lane right. Look at his hips, go to the right, bends it around this guy to the left, swings around. That is, I'll break my knee if I try to do that at any rate of speed. So when I talk about spirals, okay, just within this little spiral, okay, Lonnie Walker does a great job. Look at his hips. One here. This is like super amazing athlete here. Okay, he's gonna step with his right. Okay, and then he's gonna bow around, and you get these kind of spirals or curves. When I say build on curves and work on curves, That's like amazing. So amazing. I need to show it to you slower. So sometimes I'll get into like mechanics and movement and stuff like that. So right here, look at this bend here. Okay, look at here. Now this is looped through this way. Okay, yes, there it is again. And then coming around again. So a lot of coaches say the fastest way, you know, from point A to point B is a straight line. Very, very rare straight lines in real life. And especially in sport, you have to wiggle, you have to spiral, you have to curve, you have to bend. So this is nice. Deep angle. Okay, swings the hip around, brings the other hip. This is basically like a cross step. So this one crosses in front. Okay, from here, he has to push off of that hip and bend that hip, flip that hip outward. Okay, so it goes from internal to external in order to clear this other leg around. And now he brings this leg around. So now it's in a big external plant, and then he has to swing the outside hip around to jump. That's crazy. That is crazy. Try to walk like that. Young kids can do it. I have them do it. It's called a crazy walk or a spiral walk. Oh my God, this is like an extended 2-3, what high school players would run. So it's like basically a 2-3 zone. You flash this guy up, you have this 2 to the middle. Good job by Howard to get to the middle. Spurs mixing up the D. Again, you see like a little half court trap here. Like NBA's, you know, reverting to college stuff because the game is so spaced. There's literally no one-on-one stuff. Pretty much most NBA players can blow by one-on-one. They can usually win their matchup. Bones. This is from a Spurs perspective, this is why I don't want Jokic shooting. This is why I'd rather give Aaron Gordon that thing here. Okay, same type of play, lob, okay, super high, pin down, lob available, give it here. Okay, look at the rim. Campazzo sets up his defenders, a little dribble handoff. Okay, can't turn the corner. There's a little switch, so they just flip it to a pick and roll. Okay, so it's a double screen. And then you see this little window for a little bounce pass. Okay, and then he's just reading, is this guy coming to me? Can I dunk? Can I get to the rim? And then you have one shooter on the other side. You have somebody in the dunker spot. I mean, if they lost yesterday, I think Jokic could try to do a little bit more. 3 threes. Oh, if Jokic freaking pulls a same foot stop, I will laugh so hard. So if he learns like that move that I've been showing you a lot right here, 1, 2, if he can bang and then step back off of that foot and then right, left, right, shoot it. Oh my God, I will lose my mind. I will fall out of my chair. So normally it sets him up for a dribble handoff, but a lot of times you can same foot stop and then reverse your foot and then spin seal. And then so I think this would actually be the next evolution if I was training Jokic. Okay, so pump fake, and then when they get into him, 1, 2 dribbles, they stand him up. I'll just spin seal, take 1 dribble, and then he can get around and he can finish left, right. So let's see if that ever comes, or if you guys could get that to him somehow. It's like a super hard screen to, how do you guard this? Okay, you're coming off a super hard angle, defending. How do you guard this? It's like stopping a run play in football. Like, how do you stop it? He hands it off. He sets a little screen, gives him a little bump with the booty. Just have to make that stuff. Like literally, imagine this wasn't imagine that wasn't Marcellus Howard. Imagine that was Steph Curry and that's Jokic. What do you do? If any super deadly shooter, Jim or Fredette, can run this play, all they need to do is walk all their guys down and run this exact play and get Jim or Fredette wide open shot. If not, you're going to get Jokic right back at the nail. Jokic needs a few more people around him to be really, really god level. Like just replace Jokic with Draymond Green. And Jokic's like efficiency would be like god level. Ooh, no caffeine today, man. Have you guys ever tried that, man? Today, waking up a little slower Sunday, Christmas time. People are a little lazy, so not as much training or videos to do. Oh, he gave him a little extra tea bag there. A little Kenyon Martin, a little Shaq action. Bump and run jumper off the glass. High pick and roll, drop it. Okay, he drops that ball. It's out in his right hand now. Simple little crossover. Okay, so this is like a dribble release. You throw it right here. So it's like setting up a cross jab. Okay, so now it's floating. Okay, so now he picks it up with his right hand. And he's reading what Jokic is going to do. Dribbles with a crossover type. And then bumps and runs. So he runs to open space. There. Okay, there's a crossover. Left, right, left. Off the glass. Nice little move. DeJounte Murray. Good little hezzy there. Oh. What is this? Now they're up by 20? Jokic is eyeing that three now, man. He's doing this. He's setting a little screen for Will Barton. So they go under. Jeff Green just reads it perfectly, walks in. Simple little handoff. Easy play. I will live with that one. So we talk about risk management. We gotta live with that one. Let him shoot that all day long. Right back. There it is. They're developing a good chemistry, man. Like he's just got to move. Jokic is gonna find him and just play off each other. This is so stupid. Like here, easy. Okay, no back cut. He does it. It's not there. He's still looking. Okay, number 3 is lost. He's not really gonna do anything there. Jokic could have easily shot this little jumper here, like after he pass fake. Boop. Toying with dudes out here, man. I mean, he's gonna make people look real silly. Again, right there, even a lost ball here. Okay, this was initially a pass that Jeff Green changes his mind at the last second. Okay, he has the accuracy enough to throw this super difficult pass, like fading away up in there over the rim and not bang it into the rim. And is it like, yes, he can still shoot this 3 wide open. He drives, he loses the ball. Jokic catches it. Oh my God, man. Double stagger, pick and roll, floater. They should have won the game yesterday. This kid Forbes is nice. I don't know why he doesn't play more, but he has a decent looking trigger. His form, he comes off the screen pretty hard. Let me watch closer. Like it's pretty smooth. It is pretty smooth. Jokic needs to work a little bit of his left hand. So off of that spin right here, he could have easily worked a reverse pivot with a left, but he always tends to front pivot and get those elbows up because he's always higher. I mean, I'll live with the Aaron Gordon 3. Forbes again coming to the right. Again, 2 shots, beautiful footwork. 1-2. Put it through. Got him, coach. Oh, dunk it on him. This is a inside hand dribble release. A lot of times on when you're the guard coming off the dribble pickup. So if you're a post player, right, pass fake it, drop it off with your left hand inside of your foot so you don't bang it off and kick it on your first step. Jokic is putting on a clinic on this boy. Like, that's a super soft touch. Like, Jesus Christ. That is like a Jokic freaking teaching tape clinic. Back door right there. There you go. Aaron Gordon. He's developing. His brain is developing, man. He looks a lot more comfortable in whatever role without MPJ, without Jamal Murray. Same thing coming back to the middle here. Oh, there's that left I was talking about he needs to work on. So when they start really just leaning and taking away this uphill move, okay, they really, so in order to take away that right foot hook that he always gets in here with, that right foot hit left, right into, you know, all his moves off the right foot, you got to wall up completely like this big old Dorito that I talk about here. And so when you're set up like that, this easy spin, you're going to have you're able to seal him with your right elbow right here. And this becomes a very easy left hand hook or even a finger roll. Just kind of blows it there, gets his own rebound. Might as well get a free throw for it. They're up 30 now. Oh my God. How do you lose a game and the next game go up 30? It's mentality. Thaddeus Young, no chance. I wish he would get meaner sometimes like this. I mean, not very many dudes as big as Jokic. Oh, way to come in for that rebound. Earn some minutes that way. Bones. Went to San Antonio. It's a super sleepy town. That Riverwalk. If you guys ever go there, that's pretty nice. Went there during I don't know, like the quarantine time. It was kind of beat up. A lot of the stores are still closed, boarded up. Riverwalk was super quiet. Probably this time last year. Oh, that pass. What a dime. Fling. Nice little pirouette and spin by Bones. Good recognition of where he's at underneath the rim. Better get your ass back, Howard. Superstars and you know, average guys, especially in blowouts, like you ain't gonna get anything from the ref. Absolutely zero. Refs are humans, man. When you talk to them and you're nice, they give you more calls. When you be annoying and you're on them, they give you less calls. Thaddeus Young. That's disgusting. Campazzo. That's a beautiful looking pass, man. This dude's just having fun here. That's one of those ones if, you know, let's say Morris moved and he threw it to the crowd, you just You just cover your eyes and you just sit like this. Reminds me of Ginobili. You can't tame all these wild boys, man, like that. Some kids just got flair. Campazzo got that flair, man, that soccer flair. You can't bundle these guys up, man. If you got a wild child or a wild player coaching, try to contain them a little bit, man. But they're wild. Let them run wild. Try to get them to learn how to control it, know when to use it. But geez, I have one player in mind particular that I'm talking about, and he knows how I coach him. Oh man, Spurs. Where's the Nuggets highlights? I don't know. How do we go back? Let's just check the stat sheet real quick. Jokic, 15 and 24, 4 of 6, 17 boards, 8 assists, plus 32. I mean, just cakewalk. 34 minutes. Probably didn't even play in the third quarter or fourth quarter. What did you guys learn? I learned that the Nugs, that Jokic just has to do it more and more often. He has to turn on that aggression meter like up to 1,000 all the time. Carry these boys, get them, I don't know, up into the top 4 somehow, and hopefully the recruits come. All right, guys, have a nice Sunday. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.